Hey everybody, it's time for the January free content for the Unreal Engine. In this month, there's a lot of things that are extremely awesome when it comes to free content here. So if you don't know, every single month, what happens is that the Unreal Engine adds in some free content here. And so you can say free content, so it's free for the month. And then there's also the permanently free collection here. And so there's a lot of really cool things here. So for example, in this part, you can see that this is a detection for hitboxes. Now, you might not think that this is a huge problem, but it actually is quite a big problem when it comes to game development. If you've ever tried to make a game, whether it's 2D or 3D, you'll know that getting your sword or whatever to just kind of hit the right target is a lot harder than it sounds here. And of course, this is free, so you should sign up or sign in to download it here. And so the reason why this is an issue is that sometimes the speed of the actual projectile might not register a hit. So what this plugin does is it takes out all of that uncertainty, which I think is a really good idea here because it's just so difficult sometimes to get this to work here. Now, I know when you play your games, it doesn't really make much of a difference, but it actually is tough. And you can actually spend a week or a month on this problem here. So this will save you a ton of time here. All right. Next up, we have some magic spell sounds. Sounds are obviously essential, but often overlooked in game development, and you can add a whole bunch more polish here. So it's always good to have sounds, and it says 615 sounds. Remember, you don't have to use them for sound effects. If you're making a puzzle game, it's always good to download them here. And I always download everything every single month because I never know if I'm going to need it here. Next up is animations here. Now, the animations are absolutely key. One of the things about animations is that when you make a game, you often need animations. So if you download these and stay here every single month, then you'll get more and more of them. So you'll see that there's a lot of props and like gym related stuff here. So I don't know about you, but like this mannequin's going to get more of a workout than I am today. So nevertheless, there's a lot of animations here, and there's a lot of them in here, which is really good. So I highly recommend that you download this here because you never know when you need an animation here. Even if you're making a scene like in a park, you could have someone like working out in the background, which I think is kind of neat. Nevertheless, always download the animation ones here. Now, next one here is probably one of my favorites here. I am a sucker for these biomes here, and I absolutely love how good these graphics are nowadays. But you can basically get all these different biomes here, and there's a bunch of different trees and grass, and you never know when you need the right tree here. And the other thing is if you use the foliage editor in Unreal, sometimes there's not enough variety. So even if you're making something, you want all these different biomes here. And I think there's also really good here too. And last, but certainly not least, is this triplex house villa. So this is architectural visualization. Very, very nice house. I wish I lived here. You can see that it's very, very fleshed out in terms of features here, and basically got a lot of different customization options as well as just a lot of models here. And remember, if you like, for example, if you like just this room here, you can always just take this and build your own, right? And that's actually a really good thing you can do. But it's really big. It's got a whole bunch of stuff. I think it's really awesome. All right. And you can see that, well, there's definitely a lot of pieces here. So you never know if you need something. Like even if, we go back to the kitchen here, like even if you need a blender or something, or like that pot, or who knows what you might need, that clock on the wall, it's good that you have it here. And of course, it's free, so I highly recommend it. All right, so that concludes this video. Remember, please be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.